How do I file a claim for unpaid wages under labor law? In the latest news, unpaid wages are a hot topic as many workers are facing challenges in getting paid for their hard work. If you are one of them, you may be asking, how do I file a claim for unpaid wages? Understanding the steps involved is essential to ensure you receive what you are owed. First, gather all the evidence you can find. Collect documents that show your work hours and pay details. This includes pay stubs, contracts, timesheets, and any correspondence with your employer. If you have witnesses, their statements can also support your claim. Next, identify the appropriate agency that handles wage claims in your area. In many places, this will be a Labor Department or Ministry of Labor. For instance, in Ontario, you can submit complaints to the Ministry of Labor or the Ontario Labor Board. In the Philippines, the Department of Labor and Employment is the right place for wage complaints. In the United States, each state has its own labor standards division to manage these claims. Once you have your evidence and know where to file, it is time to submit your complaint. You can often do this online, by mail, or in person. Make sure to include detailed information about your employer, the amount you are owed, and the time period in question. If you fear retaliation from your employer, some jurisdictions allow you to file anonymously. After you file your complaint, the labor agency will review it. They may contact your employer for their side of the story and might ask for more documentation from both parties. If the issue is not resolved during this initial review, the agency may arrange mediation. This is an opportunity for both sides to reach an agreement. If mediation does not work, a formal hearing may be scheduled before a labor board or court. If your claim is validated, the agency can order your employer to pay the unpaid wages. They may also impose additional penalties or compensation. If your employer does not comply with the order, you might need to take further legal action. Remember, the burden of proof lies with you at first. You need to provide reasonable details about the non-payment. Then, it shifts to your employer to prove that payment was made, usually through payroll records. If those records are missing, courts may accept secondary evidence like sworn statements. Be aware of time limits for filing wage claims, which often range from 1 to 3 years from when the wages were due. Each unpaid paycheck may count as a separate claim. If you need assistance, consider contacting a labor standards division or a labor complaint lawyer for guidance specific to your situation. In Ontario, for example, HCAR law offers support for complaints involving unpaid wages. By following these steps and providing clear evidence, you can take action to recover unpaid wages under labor law.